Good morning, Kasturian. Today we are going to study chapter number 3, and the topics are pteridophytes and gymnosperms. So, pteridophytes. Pteridophytes include horsetail and fern. They are terrestrial plant, and these are the first vascular organ or tissue bearing plants. That is, they have a conduction for food and water in the form of xylem and phloem. The habitat of pteridophyte is cool, damp, shady, moist place. The plant body of pteridophyte is sporophytic in nature, and it is differentiated into true root, true stem, and true leaves. They have two kinds of leaf. Small leaves are known as microphyll, while large leaves is known as macrophyll. Macrophyll is seen in ferns, microphyll is seen in Slagenella. The sporophytes bear sporangia. The sporophyte, the main body, bears sporangia, and that is suspended to a leaf-like appendage is called sporophyll. In some cases, sporophyll may be distinct, compact, strobilary or cone structure. Life cycle of pteridophytes. The sporangia, which is present in sporophyte, produce spores by meiosis in the spore mother cells. Spores germinate to give inconspicuous, small or multicellular, free-living, photosynthetic thyloid gametophyte structure known as prothallus. These gametophytes require cool, damp, shady place to grow. Because of the specific restricted requirement, the need of water for the fertilization and the spread of pteridophyte is only limited to the water areas or to the areas which are cold. So we usually found pteridophytes in hilly areas. The sexual mode of reproduction takes place by the male and female sex organ. Male sex organ is Entheridia, female is Archegonia, and what is required for the transfer of antherozoids, which are male gamete, towards the mouth of the Archegonia. Fusion of male and female give rise to the formation of zygote, and zygote produces multicellular, well differentiated sporophyte, whose predominant phases sporophytic in pteridophytes. They produce two kinds of spores. One is homospore, when all the spores look similar. The other is heterospores, when the spores are of two different types. One is small and the other is large. Small is male, is microscope spore, while the large is female, which is known as megaspore. The development of the zygote into the embryo takes place within the female gametophyte. This zygote is the precursor to the seed habitat, considered important step in evolution. Economically, they are useful in the medicinal purposes, and they are soil binders, also used as ornamentals. Further, pteridophytes are classified into 4 classes. You just have to remember the class, not in detail. Psilopsida, Lycopsida, Stephanopsida, and Pteropsida, and their examples too. Now, gymnosperms. Gymnosperms are the plants which have naked seeds, that is, seeds are not covered with any covering. So these are commonly known as naked seed plants. The gymnosperm body is of medium size. They can be trees, tall trees or shrubs. Some of them, or you can say the largest plant, which is sequoia, is a gymnosperm. It is the tallest tree species. Root are taproot. Root of Pinus has fungal association while Cycas has colloid roots. This is the feature of these two gymnosperms. Stems are unbranched and branched in Pinus. Pinus and Cedrus are found in hilly areas. Leaves can be simple or compound. Cycas is pinnate leaves. Leaves of gymnosperms are well adapted to withstand extreme temperature and humidity and winds, as this is the temperature in hilly areas. There's a huge wind which blows. In conifers, we have needle-like leaves to reduce the surface area also, so that the snow doesn't keep stick over it. They have a thick cuticle and sunken stomata to reduce the water loss. Development of spores and gametophyte. In gymnosperms, they produce haploid microspores, the male one, megaspores, the female one. Spores are produced within the sporangia, and sporangia are borne on the sporophyll, which is arranged spirally along the axis to form lax or compact strobili or cone. Male strobili bearing microsporophyll is known as male strobili. It has pollen grains, the male gamete. While the female macrosporangia, it is big, so also known as female strobili. It has female cone or female strobili. Both the cones can be on the same plant, then it is known as bisexual plant or monoecious, when both the sexes are present on same plant. When we have two different plants for male and female, then it is known as unisexual or dioecious. It is seen in the case of cycas. Cycas you can see all around, it is present. It is an ornamental plant. Pollination and fertilization. Pollination takes place by air, and then pollen grains develop pollen tube on the opening of the ovule to carry male gametes towards the archegonia in ovule. Following fertilization, zygote develop in the embryo and ovules in the seed. Seeds are not covered in gymnosperm. That's all for gymnosperm. Hope you have liked the video. Thank you.